Okay, sorry, I thought I made this video. I woke up this morning. I am extremely swollen everywhere. My face is so puffy. I have, this is everywhere. Like swelling everywhere. Um, the terrorists talking in my head are Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. They keep threatening to murder my daughter if I keep telling people. I hear them in my head. I hear them in my head. I don't know them. I don't owe them anything, obviously. And they're talking in my head. They're talking in my head and making threats as if people can hear them. Um, and all I keep thinking is, why would a bitch have a problem with me telling people, and then I'm a woman, and then to say their women are better than me and my kids, and you're not going to have kids. Haha, stupid bitch. We want your kids to die, you stupid bitch. In my head, is in my head. Like, what the fuck does this bitch, what is not adding up here? No one knows they're talking in my head. Why is the bitch trying to control what the fuck I say about her talking in my head? Something's not adding up here. I want those bitches sentenced to fucking death. They're serial killers. They're Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. They're responsible for several murders. Several murders. I mean, murder scenes. These aren't like your typical murders. A Palestinian boy that got stabbed 26 times. Two boys that got hit by a car. They're responsible for the murder of Daniel Atkins, who was ran over by a train. I am not talking like your average, died in their bed, way too intoxicated, or no, like people that died, choking on their vomit. People that have died. These bitches are fucking sick. Sick. They're giving me a stroke. They're Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. Their men are all sleeping in the same fucking house like a bunch of fucking scaredy cat trash. Now that the government's pulling up and they aren't joking around. And these bitches want everybody to feel like they're talking to them outside. No, they're not outside my fucking door. Those bitches are in a house somewhere far the fuck away from me, but still in the same state. They're talking into my fucking head. I flew to Egypt and back, and they were talking in my head while I was in Egypt. I flew to Florida. They were still talking in my head. I flew to Chicago. They were still talking in my fucking head. I flew to Mexico. They were still talking in my fucking head. This is whatever the government labeled this, schizophrenia or whatever they want to call this, okay? Delusion because they can't find evidence or whatever the case is. It's bullshit. There are records involved. How in the fuck does the government not have... The bitch is making it clear. She's talking in my head and then she's having a fucking heart attack when I tell people because she's an ignorant, arrogant bitch. Fuck you. Sat there to tell me they're Egyptian American Muslim and they're responsible for murders and they'll murder my daughter and he ha ha, and they snorted. I could see them in my head. These are injuries. These are all injuries. They're injuring me every fucking day, retarding me, making me dizzy, pulling my head back. It feels like someone takes my soul and literally like a rubber band, snatches it back from my body and then just lets it go back. And right now. And they pull it back and you naturally want to fall back with it. It's your electrical circuit. It's what keeps you going. And these bitches keep snatching it back. It feels weird. I want them in caskets. They're terrorists. The government's been wanting records that are clear to provide very, very clear records. And I have done nothing. And I have done everything. Okay, I was going to say I've done nothing but do that. I have done everything to make it very clear. I am talking in the mirrors, in public, okay? Making sure that in private I am recording so no one outside gets blamed for the crimes these bitches are committing. I am making sure I am in front of cameras. I am making sure that every discussion I have, it is clear as day that I am schizophrenic and apologizing. Okay, I apologizing for what isn't my fault, for this discussion I'm having with the terrorist talking in my head, which obviously isn't obvious to those around me, okay? And I have to sit there and apologize. Like, I'm so sorry. I might curse. I have, like, Tourette's. It's almost like Tourette's. I have schizophrenia. I hear voices. I get frustrated. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. All day, every day. I am making it clear as day. I'm seeing medical professionals. I'm taking medications to provide on the record that none of them fucking worked. Okay? I took injections that are supposed to be good for an entire month. These medications can cause seizures. Okay? The bitches talking in my head, they made my hair fall out. Like, I can't take combined medications to grow my hair back with the antipsychotics because I don't know what the fuck it could happen. I want their Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. They are responsible for this big ass bald spot, which, by the way, had so much hair. Okay, in my pictures, my hairline starts. See where my hairline starts? This is where my hairline starts. Okay, that is my hairline. This is how my forehead would look. My face, on the other hand, wouldn't look like this because there are gaps right here between the bone and my eyeball, and you would see the gap. That's how swollen my face is. And they did that, by the way. They pulled my eyeballs down. And then they were like, haha, you're going to look like you're whoever. You're going to look like this person or you're going to look like that person. Ha 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 ha. What the fuck is wrong with them? I want them sentenced to fucking death. They're Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. They're talking in my head. I want them sentenced to death. You hear me?